5 people were inside an SUV when it crashed. 1 woman died. 1 man, the driver. Las Vegas businessman Scott Gragson arrested on drunk driving related charges. Well, now we are learning more about what happened from the 3 surviving passengers. The I-Team has been leading coverage on this case, and tonight Vanessa Murphy has obtained records with new details and is here to tell us what they reveal. Vanessa.
Yeah, and there are photos of the 2 surviving passengers in the hospital. We can't even show them on TV because they're just too graphic. But all 3 surviving passengers testified in front of the grand jury. One of them says he can't remember what happened because the crash, he can't remember what happened at the crash because his head injury is so bad. And I want to warn our viewers, the description of the scene in this report is disturbing.
This is Scott Gragson after he lost control of his SUV on May 30th. This Metro police officer testified in court. Gragson kept pointing to the dismembered body of 36-year-old Melissa Newton and asking if she was okay. The mother of 3 was the only passenger who did not survive.
All right. Well, sir, I'm going to tell you that it's not good.
Turns out Gragson said he didn't even know Newton. Moments before the crash, Gragson argued with a security guard at the Ridges in Summerlin after leaving a charity golf tournament and heading to an after party. Gragson took off from the gate, reaching a speed of 82 miles per hour, according to police. Photos and surveillance video show the path of the SUV crashing to the right and then the left. Gragson walked out of the vehicle. 3 other passengers were hurt, including Christopher Bentley, who landed in the street. He testified in court he suffered brain injuries, still struggles, and doesn't remember the crash. Front seat passenger Greg Tassi testified he still has headaches and ringing in his ears. And at the scene, Gragson looked him in the eye and said, "The girl's dead, she's dead, that girl is dead." And passenger Christy Cobbett testified she received stitches and suffered a broken ankle and other injuries.
Now, sir, you're under arrest for DUI?
Gragson was indicted on 8 felony counts and on August 1st pleaded not guilty in court. Police say his blood alcohol level was .181 less than 2 hours after the crash and that he failed this sobriety test at the scene. He's out on bail with electronic monitoring. The trial is set for March of next year.
Okay. Question. Look down at your foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I just spilled it.
Passenger Christopher Bentley has filed a lawsuit against Gragson, and I spoke with an attorney who says he's representing 2 other surviving passengers and the family of Melissa Newton. He says they are getting ready to file a lawsuit against Gragson as well.
So it sounds like, Vanessa, they also just sort of piled in his car to go to the next stop. Any mention from those passengers that maybe they were even concerned about Gragson being able to drive?
Well, the event was described as a lot of people drinking all day. The trip was a short distance, but there was no mention that they thought he was too drunk to drive. The surviving female passenger says her plan was actually to call the service to get home safely, and at the last minute, she got in his vehicle.
Wow. All right. Good coverage on that story. Thanks, Vanessa.